Help a Child Videos presents Help a Child Learn to Read, Comprehension, Part 5 of the 5 parts of learning to read. Are you concerned about facing challenges when you help a child learn to read? Some of those challenges might include, can I really help or make a difference? I just don't have much time, money, or resources to be able to help. I'm not sure what my child needs right now, and I really don't know what types of activities I could do to help. I try to help, but my child gets tired of school and resists my efforts at home. This video may offer some solutions to those challenges. As early readers begin to master phonics, sight words, and increase their fluency and vocabularies, they also focus on developing comprehension. What does the term comprehension mean? Comprehension means being able to understand what is read. You can help children develop reading comprehension by playing games and having conversations with children. One comprehension game is the fact or fiction game. Choose a group of books. This can be either from your home bookshelf, the local library, or pictures on any online library or bookstore website. Ask a child if they think the book will be fact or fiction based on the title. This helps the child with the before reading strategy of prediction and helps children understand that different books have different purposes. You can also help practice reading when in the car with a child. Look for state names on license plates. When you get home, look up any new states on a map and find the state capitals. Another game you can play when out in the world with a child is the sign game. Spot all of the places where you can see any type of signs. See if the child understands the sign's meanings. For example, say, "Can you read that sign? What do you think it means? What are the signs communicating to us?" Our story is another great car game. Say, "Let's make up a story about a place we are going to or have been. I'll start, and then we can each take turns adding to the story." Another story game you can play with children is Story Foursquare. Divide a paper into 4 squares. Label the squares first, next, then, and finally. Children can either make up a story about a life event or retell a story. You can also play this game outside using chalk to draw your squares and write your stories. When at home, look for real-life reading activities that build comprehension, such as having a child read and follow recipes and cooking instructions. Find more reading opportunities at home for children. Many household products come with instruction labels. Have a child become the expert by reading and explaining the meanings of instructions, warnings, and label information before family members use everyday products. Play the "What does it mean?" game by having children hear and explain common sayings that use words creatively in our language, such as idioms, metaphors, and colloquialisms. For example, say, "Here's an old saying, 'He's barking up the wrong tree.' What do you think that saying means?" Having conversations with children about books they are reading is one of the most important ways parents can help children develop their reading comprehension. Asking who, what, where, when, why, and how questions about a story will help children pay attention to details when reading. The roll and chat game is another way to have children talk about a story's details. Ask children some deep thinking questions about what they read, such as, "What does the author want us to think here?" or "What do you think was the reason for that?" This will help a child to make inferences or educated guesses that readers make to help fill in details and gaps while they read. Another way to build comprehension is to have a child recreate parts of a story by drawing characters, building models of the setting, or acting out the events of the plot aloud with family members or with toys representing the characters. In addition to comprehending story details in a fiction book, you can also help children learn to read nonfiction by choosing fact-based books that explain more about a child's interests and extending those beyond the book. For example, if a child likes bugs, after reading a book about bugs, go for a bug hunt in your neighborhood and try to point out things you see or don't see that relate back to the book. Did you know that by grade 4, children will be expected to read and comprehend well enough to read to learn in subjects such as science, social studies, music, and many others? Help a child learn to read fact-based materials by pointing out important text features often found in these materials, such as pictures and captions, charts and graphs, and textual features such as titles, subtitles, bold, italics, and underlining. Another way to get a child interested in fact-based reading is to choose a local historical site or local notable person. Have your child read the site's webpage, brochure, or a book about that place or person. Follow up with a visit to the person's birthplace, museum, or to the historical site. Introducing children to important reading tools such as graphic organizers will also help children learn to choose the right tools to help them organize their thoughts about what they read. I hope you and a child enjoy these games and activities. Please explore additional Help a Child videos. Please share these with a friend. Thank you for helping a child today.